10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and we're going. Okay, let's start off at my house. What do we got? Quake. Old family recipe for Quake Medallion. Seriously, why do we have that in our house? Why didn't Uncle take it with him to help save the princess? Sir, you're supposed to be throwing bombs at me. Oh, Uncle's magic meter was empty, I see. Wow, it's just rupees. It's just single rupees. Worthless. Alright, what's Uncle got for me? 10 bombs. 10 bombs. That's not bad. Okay, if the chest in here happens to have... ooh, oh, no. More bombs. Never mind. Oh, look at that. All my magic. Alright. I was gonna say, if that chest had, like, a stun item, boomerang or hookshot, then I would do Hyrule Castle with the 10 bombs. But I'm not doing Hyrule Castle with just bombs. We got the small key from there, which means Dark Cross is probably an item. A little bit of a pain, but it is what it is. Oh, magic powder. Don't mind if I do. If I find the hammer, then I can get magic bat real early. Yeah, I'll grab those arrows. Why not? Might be something useful. Small magic. Don't need it. I'm killing things to increase my tree pull. No, it's an Agaseed. Okay, we need to fight that wizard. That was one of the gloves. I need both to win. Alas. Okay, that's, I think, 4 enemies? That should be enough to get me tier 2 on the tree pull. Ooh, 50 bucks. I'm just 45 away from buying whatever the bottle vendor has. It's just bombs. I don't need those. I'll grab the money because I mentioned I might need that. 25 rupees away from buying whatever the bottle vendor has. I still managed to get hit. Okay. Run down, we'll do our usual Kakariko checks. I will mistakenly run to the side when I enter the town for some reason. I blame D-pad or perhaps my left thumb. Definitely one of those two. Well, there's one glove. Okay. There's more bombs. There's $1. There's $20. Okay, just 4 rupees short. A tier 1 tree pull would do it. Heart piece, and all these rupees onto these pots will put me over what I need. Very nice. Now we jump into the town well. I've heard this described as that. I don't know why. There's water in it, but you certainly can't drink out of this. This isn't like a cistern, you know? Unless they're experiencing a drought. 10 arrows. 300 bucks. Heart piece. Another heart piece. Casual Zelda does remind me of how Kristen Applebee's looks. Exactly! Oh my god, it's uncanny. Ooh, fire rod. Into the wall. Oh god, I banished that chicken. 20 bucks. I don't have any bottles yet, so Sick Kid is yet unavailable to me. Sword! Okay. Well, that's Hyrule Castle doable right now. Also, having the sword means I'm going to go along the top here. Because I can cut through those bushes. 5 bucks. Don't care about 5 bucks. That's somebody's late fee for the library. Also, having a sword means I'm actually going to do the foot race without checking. It's not that much of a time sink if you have the sword. If you don't have the sword, you need to pick up all these bushes. Oh, the bow! Okay. Well, that means Eastern Palace is in logic now. And it's a crystal. Okay, well, we're gonna go do Eastern Palace, I guess. God, okay. Did not expect to be going immediately into a dungeon without doing any of the South Shore checks, but they will happen after I'm done here. I will also see what Sahasrahla has to say. Green Pendant in Swamp Palace. Interesting. The flute. 20 bucks. Heart piece for another heart container. Okay, well, flute's huge. Flute is genuinely a big deal. Guard's like, what the hell? 2 arrows slam into his chest. Slightly Boromired. Yes, eat at Quarks. Quarks is fun. Eat at Quarks. Don't walk, run. I believe that's how it went. God, I wonder if any Star Trek characters are available as sprites in this thing. I never thought to check that. If I could play as Worf, that would be interesting, right? Compass. God, I watched... There was a series where the Beard Bros were playing through one of the Star Trek SNES games. And it was like a Deep Space Nine one, so they were just playing as Cisco, and it was a terrible action platformer. And I'm like, I understand Cisco is a man of action, but also, he's not going to be running around picking bombs out of the fucking cargo bay. The game was not good. transformation is just season 1 and 2 Cisco and plus 4 Cisco. Yeah. Cash is in Blind's hideout. Yeah, you could reverse the red and the green on the shirt. That'd work. $50. Okay. Cisco would turn into Jake. Oh, or baseball costume. Either as a coach playing baseball or as a baseball himself. Okay, we're through there. I'm going to take more hits there than I need to. It's okay, I lived. I'm going to grab some health out of the fairy fountain here. Because I have no health. But this is how much you're supposed to have about for, you know, doing this dungeon. It's fine. Okay, you know what? I want that Zora money. And I even got out before the torch went back out. Very nice. Yamak sauce. Self-sealing stem bolts. Isn't that just the Triforce? Okay, let's go fight the Armus Knights. As they awaken for their Ponfar. Heart container. Oh, the full deal. Okay. Exactly. Look, Zelda's Ponfire needs 6 guys. I've seen the SFM footage. I understand this. I shouldn't be walking out. I should be going... You know what? I'm gonna go to the Sanctuary. I'm gonna check the back of Escape. Then I'm gonna go back to the Sanctuary and I'm gonna check out, I'm gonna activate the flute. That's what I'm gonna do. What do we got in here? Map. Bombs. Bombs. Okay. There's definitely an item in Dark Cross. I don't want to go get it right now because I won't be able to see anything. So, continue with the plan. Sanctuary, activate flute. Now the good news is, since Zelda now has a sword, she can pound down and shake the ground. Quake Medallion is officially an option now. And as this song plays, I have a drink. Gosh, 12:30 and still no pings from Wordle. Okay. South Shore checks. I guess I gotta do these one at a time. Bombs. God damn it. Please, not more bombs. I don't need more bombs. 300 bucks. 300 rupees can buy many bombs. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do Mini Moldorum Cave first. Then I will check the Desert Cave ledge, and then I will come back around and check Ice Rod Cave, and do the Water Walk, and go to see Zora. I am officially maximizing my chances of having the flippers. Will this kill him, I wonder? No, but it will horribly disfigure him. Okay. Good enough. Lamp! Oh, we love it. Okay. 20 bucks. We got a shield. Got another heart container. And Master Sword. Okay. Ag is officially in Logic now. We can go to him anytime. Not yet, though. I still want to look around. Okay, there's $1. The good news is... Wait a minute, no, I was going to say the good news is getting the Titan's Mitts will give us Dark World access. Unfortunately, it'll get us into the Dark World, but we still won't be able to function until we find the Moon Pearl. Which we might find, but it could still be anywhere. More bombs. Okay. That's fine. We knew that it was a long shot to find anything over here, but it's worth looking anyway. We have the flute. It's quick to get around. And since we already did Moldorm Cave, we just go all the way over to 8. Okay, let's see what we got in here. $5. Okay. I was going to say, if it's the flippers, that would be interesting. No such luck. I wonder if that was close enough. We'll find out. It was. Okay. Let's run up here, see what we got there. It's a little health. Okay. I shouldn't be checking the guy under the bridge. I shouldn't be checking the guy under the bridge. I don't have the Moon Pearl, so it's either 1 check the guy under the bridge or 2 checks the Waterfall Cave. No brainer. Waterfall Cave. Especially considering I can always just go do the fake flippers. 50 bucks. Mirror. Okay, that's huge. That's access to the top of Death Mountain. Tower of Hera, officially doable now. What's over here? 20 bucks. I don't care about that. That don't impress me much. Sure, you got the moves, but that's just 20 bucks. Speaking of 20 bucks, thanks for that, Zora. We're gonna save and quit. I didn't expect Zora to also give me 20 bucks. He's playing games with me there. Okay, so we're going to go back into the back here, and I'm going to go through the back of Escape to Dark Cross to see what's down here. Then I'll save and quit, and also get, I guess, I'll go fight that wizard next. That's what I'll do. Dark World access, why not? I keep forgetting I can't dash down through doors. There's the... Okay, well, goddamn. I'm glad I came in here. Okay. There's still a few items in Hyrule Castle, so I kind of want to do the whole place. I've got the mirror, so I can actually escape from the dungeon pretty quickly. So maybe I'll do that. Plus, armed with the Master Sword, I can one-shot all these guys and only get clowned on a little bit when dash lines don't quite match up. $20. I love that guard was just like, the hell is that? Because he heard me shooting a laser beam from my sword right next to his head. Those guards both stop as they see me cave in their comrade's head with a pot. They're like, you know what? Maybe I don't want any of this. The princess, she is perhaps a little bit disagreeable right now. Heart piece. Okay. One more chest to see if this was worthwhile. I'm gonna switch to the fire rod, honestly. I may as well one-shot the guard down here. You be dead. You be on fire. I'll take that magic back. Grab this. Okay, please be something valuable. 20 bucks. Alright. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Anybody else would have done the same in my place. 20 fucking bucks. My god. Honestly, yes, I should figure out how to set up my affiliate stuff. I earned it at one point, and then I thought I did the stuff for it, and then it turns out, no, I didn't. Ow. Considering how much I personally enjoy responding to people with emojis and GIFs and whatnot, it is a little bit strange that I don't have any of my own. God, it's like I'm in some Discord servers where there's people who just, like, half the time just respond to posts with, like, their own custom stickers, and I'm just like, I can't judge. I have my own server, not necessarily for having stickers, but I do have some emojis uploaded there. I mostly use it so I can, like, keep track of grocery lists when I'm out and about. If I need to write myself a reminder, I can do that in, like, a little private Discord server. Cane of Samaria requires a bomb. Oh, you have a channel for that. Yeah, same basic thing, right? Eight bombs, and I need none of them. Yes, sending links from little screen to big screen. Exactly. Like if I've got something on my phone and I'm like, I want to look at this on my... I want to save this for later. I want to put this somewhere where I'll find it again and I'll be able to send it to somebody. Oh, well, he's dead. I also used all of my magic, which I think will refill once I'm done with Aghanim. God, the worst thing is, you can, if you use the mirror after he banishes Zelda and zoops off into the room, you gotta climb the tower again, and he's just like, he's back there waiting for you. And he's like, what took you so long? I just went behind the curtains, it's not that hard. One. We need 6 hits. 2. Blue balls. Blue balls. Three. 4. Blue balls. 5. Tap, 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 tap. 6, and he's dead. Okay. Spin, celebrate, get all your magic back. Off we go. What's going on over here? What's on the ledge? Oh, tempered sword. Alright, we are officially ready for hot ones because we are Doritoed up. Yeah, I'm gonna go check to see what the catfish has. I will never have a better time than now to go do it. And from there, I'll just use the mirror to go back into the light world and then fly somewhere. Probably up Death Mountain. Alright, what do you got for me, catfish? A bottle! Ooh! Changes plans a little bit. Only a little, though. We're gonna go see what the sick kid has first. 'Cause that's a check that's right here. Sick kid. Bombs. Alright. The reason Sick Kid is sick, apparently, is too much time around fertilizer. Alright, we're gonna go... you know what? No, I need to be at 3. Because I am gonna go get the Titan's mitts. Before I do anything else, Titan's mitts. Dark World access. Part of me is like, you should go up Death Mountain and do things up there. But if I get up to Death Mountain and I don't find either the hookshot or the hammer on the way, then I'm officially setting myself up for 2 trips. Meanwhile, if I do things in Kakariko here and I find, you know, I find what I'm looking for, hammer or hookshot, then the mountain will be all in one go. And if I don't find that, well, there's still crystals and stuff in here in the Dark World over here, so why not, right? I don't even know where the Dark World crystals are, I just know Swamp Palace is a pendant. Let's have a look. Okay, these are both crystals. Swamp Palace pendant, Pod is also pendant. Okay, first thing I'm going to do then is... Skull Woods. Let's go fuck up a moth. Why not? No, no. I'm going straight to the back. I have the fire rod. It would be foolish to not go to the back. Okay. Like, what color was that potion? That potion is green. Okay. Green potion. Not bad. We're going to check the chest down here first, before we go and commit ourselves to going into the back. We're going to get the chest from down here. There are 2 items in Skull Woods. One of them could be in this chest. It's not, but it could have been. I still enjoy that trick. Okay. I want to conserve as much magic as I can. Because I want to use that magic against the boss. Oh. It puts her in a dress, and she's grumpy about it. I'm getting Princess Nadia flashbacks. That's what's happening there. A little magic. Okay. She can't do dungeons in that thing. It's true. Oh, that was close. I didn't even hear that guy falling. Alright. That was a Mothula map. Okay. We're going to get the crystal, and then we're going to keep looking for our 2 items in this dungeon. I do not have the book, so I can't even check to see what's on the pedestal. that's fine. I'm trying to think, what could it be? I know it can't be the red cane, because we found out that requires a bomb. So I'm thinking that's probably... I want to say, Graveyard Ledge? Ow. I just killed you, Wallmaster. Get out of here. Bombs. Okay, well, there's one of our items. Arrows, don't need that. Why am I going in this one? Well, it is what it is. Small key. That's fine. And silver arrows. Okay, well, there's our second item. Let's get out of here. Silver arrows. Pretty good find. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to look up here. I'm going to check the Graveyard Ledge. Because as I said, blue cane. Okay, good to know. I can't get that yet, but good to know where it is. Basically, the fact that I know that I need to blow something up to get the red cane means that there's a decent enough chance that it's just up here. But while I'm over here, I can also check to see what's in the King's Tomb. So this is like 2 checks in 1. See, your bombs! Your bombs! I hate it. Well... it's fine. It's fine. Light World, here we come. There's Pose. Pose, of course, are the Zelda word for ghosts. Blue Mail. Okay. She's become teal. Which is fun. Alright, let's fly back to the village now. And re-enter the Dark World and check to see what's going on in Kakariko. So many things I can do now in here. But I still need a hammer or a hookshot. I'm just having a drink. First up, the chest game. $1 and a full heart container. Okay. That's not bad. Yank that. Check the C-shaped house. Ether medallion. Might be important. We don't know yet. Okay, let's fight blind. That's one item. There are 4 in this dungeon. That was a full heart container for folks who were looking away for a moment. Compass? Okay. Bonk. Oh, there's our big key. Alright. A required item in the first 4 chests. And fairy in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. That's not the lyrics. It's genie in a bottle. That means we have 2 of the 4 items in the dungeon, though. Halfway there. Living on prayer. Ow. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Don't bully me. Oh my god. I already ferried that anti-fairy. I can do it again on the way back if I get dinged up by lizards. They do hit hard. If there's one thing I can impress upon everybody who's ever watched me do this, it's that these lizards hit really hard. For no discernible reason. Look at the just little iguanas. Why do they hit so hard? I feel like if a Girl was able to, like, bite your head off, and you're like, no, they're like a foot long. There's no way. Even equipped with the alligator death roll. Not gonna happen. If I considered poison. Oh, really? Or perhaps spikes. I mean, I get, like, a bite doing some damage because teeth be sharp. Small key. I don't like that that's a small key. Means I gotta come back for something. Maybe they're Komodos. Oh, they don't do damage over time, but I suppose this game might not have had the ability to do damage over time. Alright, lady. Do bombs do anything to you? We'll never know. Excuse me? 50 bucks. Okay. So there's still one more item left in this dungeon, and I unfortunately can't get it because I don't have the hammer. It's probably fine. Okay, let's go see what's going on down in the brewery. So named because it contains a couple of kegs. Flippers! Okay, well that's important. Wait, it might not be actually. Swamp Palace. Oh no, Ice Palace is on the agenda too. Alright, that's fine. Okay, let's check the shovel game. Then we will rescue the blacksmith. We will not be doing hammer pegs because I still lack hammer. Digging, digging. Oh boy, it's just 20 bucks. I grabbed it anyway. Didn't really need it. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to do Smith Chain into Purple Chest. Hitting Stumpy and Cave 45 along the way. Actually, I have the ability to check what the Magic Bat has using my Dark World portal. If this isn't a hammer, I'll do that. Bombos! Okay, well, I now officially have all of the medallions. Okay, Sprinkle. Ten arrows. Alright. Thank you, Mr. McBat, for wasting my time. You know what? Plans change. I'm gonna drop the purple chest off first. Then I'll fly back. Being able to run is not overrated, maybe underrated, probably suitably rated. What do we got? Heart piece. You know what? I'm also going to check what's going on in the Mire Shed area. There is often valuable stuff in here. I just realized I could... No, I can't do this dungeon. $20. $20. Alright. Mire Shed usually has some decent stuff in it. Apparently not today. Ether medallion to get in? Okay. I mean, I have that. I have them all. $20. Why is everything $20? Like, my God. You know what? I'm gonna go see what the bridge guy's got. I have the flippers now, so he is perfectly in logic. Don't get stuck on the wall while you're swimming. Doesn't even make sense. Okay, he gives me... Wow, what are you doing living under here, man? He's like, I'm saving a fortune on rent by living under the bridge. He's got that Matt Foley career path. He's living under a bridge down by the river. It is summer, that's true. He at least probably won't freeze to death. Probably nice and cool there by the water. Yeah, but you know, at nighttime it gets cold. You are going to want something for warmth. I suppose he has a small tent and a sleeping bag, so maybe he can be warm inside the tent. Yeah, I'll grab it. Why not? That's what his rupees were for. Money blanket. It's true. That line from The Simpsons, how do you sleep at night? On top of a pile of money with many beautiful women. Heart piece. Alright, well, glad I picked up the other heart piece then. Oh man, I just realized. You haven't seen it, but in Better Call Saul, our fella under the bridge there, he's the Kettlemans. He's a family that embezzled a bunch of money in the show, and they went to hide in the woods, and Saul had to go find them. Heart container. Okay. 10 arrows. $100. Heart piece. $20. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna go do... God, I guess we're gonna go do Ice Palace. Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna get into the Light World. I'm gonna see... I'm gonna do Desert Palace, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't need the book to do it, I can just go in from the back. It's fine. Anyway, the Kettlemans, they took like $2 million in city funds and basically ran off into the woods. They needed to look like they were kidnapped, basically. And one of Saul's clients was accused of kidnapping them. So in order to prove that he didn't do it, Saul had to go find them. And he is very much like... He knew right away. He's like, I'm pretty sure this family kidnapped themselves, and the police didn't buy it. And for some reason, Hank was there. He's not that kind of cop. He's a DEA agent. Small key. Piece of heart is in Kakariko's well. I've already been there. The book. Okay. I wonder, places that need bombs. I mean, It can't be Pyramid Fairy. It cannot be Pyramid Fairy. Just putting that out there right now. Pyramid Fairy requires 2 red crystals. And the second red crystal is in Turtle Rock, which I need the red cane to get into. Requires a bomb. I did Hype Cave. Map. Okay, let's go get the last item and fight the graboids. Present tense. I haven't done it yet. Requires a bomb. Fuck them graboids. Exactly. Nobody likes the graboids. They ate Chen. Now who's going to run the Asian grocer? They don't have a lot of people in the town to go around. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and spin a little. Alright, 2 cycle, that's not too bad. Heart piece. And crystal. Alright. Requires a bomb. You know what? There are bombable walls on Death Mountain. Alright. We're gonna go do Death Mountain, I guess. We'll start by rescuing the old man. If he gives me a hookshot or a hammer, I will be like, what the heck, man? Whoa! I don't think I've ever managed that before. It feels weird having no hookshot and no boomerang. They're basically the 2 items that I love to just idle on. Heart piece. Okay. Well, you know what? It's better than $1. See here, on top is a heart piece, and inside is bombs. Okay, well, I'm gonna get the heart piece at least. Also, I just realized with no hammer and no hookshot, I don't actually have the ability to get any of the bombable walls up here on Death Mountain. Also, go feed those kitties. Alright, what's Zelda find up here? More bombs. Bombs and 20 bucks. Theme for the night. That's every chest. Every chest. Bombs, 20 bucks. Oh, this is it. This isn't even a... I shouldn't be in here. Why did I think this was a crystal? Bottle requires the hookshot. Not helpful. Map. Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. This will be relatively quick, I think. I shouldn't be doing this, but I am. Okay, small key, that means the basement is an option. We hate that. God. If I find the pendant, I'm gonna hate it, because if the pendant is in the basement, I'm happy. Not the pendant, the compass. Heart piece. Okay, well that's not so bad. If the compass is in the basement, I don't hate this dungeon. I've wasted a little time, but I don't hate it. If I need to also go into the basement, then this dungeon sucks. Alright, he's dead. That was pretty quick. The hammer! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was the correct move. Hammer time indeed. Alright, well, that means that the basement also has the compass. So, fuck that. We're going over here now. I'm gonna reset this screen. Dead rocks, you fucked me for the last time. No, they haven't. They'll keep doing it. They are incorrigible like that. That's just a single arrow. I don't need that. Okay, down into Spiral Cave we go. Yeah, armed with the hammer, I can officially get into the Dark World over here now. I'm 90% sure I'm going to find the Red Cane in Paradox Cave. Because I'm having trouble thinking about where else it could be. Bloomerang! Okay, we can officially find out what stun prize is. Just as soon as we find an enemy, we can stun. Ow. Okay. I need bombs. Please, Red Cane. You gotta be in here. Bombs? Alright, no Red Cane. Are you serious? Be dead. Half magic. Red boomerang. The shovel. Heart piece. Bombs. Okay, well, I may as well open up Turtle Rock while I'm up here. Utterly confused about where that Red Cane could be. But we will, of course, keep looking. You know what? I bet it's in Swamp Palace. The first chest with an actual item in it, in Swamp Palace, requires a bomb to get at. I bet that's it. I'm going to check Super Bunny Cave, and if I don't find the hookshot in there, I'm also going to check the first chest in Hookshot Cave. But none of the subsequent checks, because I won't have the hookshot. Boy, I hope I find the hookshot in here. $20. And fire shield. Alright. I also haven't found anything to make myself invulnerable yet, so Spike Cave shouldn't be in logic. I mean, I have a fairy in a bottle, but I don't think they'd want me to use, like, a fairy death to deal with this. $300. Alright, well, I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I'll do it. Spike Cave, here we go. Anything for my one missing hit point? No. Alright. Round off to 1360. Alright, so we're just going to take a bunch of damage doing this. We have several fairies, so we are going to get some fairy revivals in this playthrough. Ten arrows. Alright, not worth it whatsoever. Cool. Okay. Oh yeah, give me that. Let me mirror out of here. Part of me is like I should fly there, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to run. It's not that far. There was a bomb under that shrub. Got off screen before it blew up. Red cane requires a bomb. Really? I still don't know why stun prize is. It's fine. It's fine! Okay. Into the dark world. Into the dungeon. Okay, so we have this one. That's got to be a small key, because there's a small key door right there. But the next chest requires a bomb. Is probably the one I'm looking for. Are you the red cane? Get the big key. Oh my god. What is happening? I don't have the hook shot, so I can't spec eclipse, so I need to do this legitimately. Oh no. I mean, realistically, the answer right now should be I don't do this right now, but I want to check the big key chest. There are 6 items in this stupid dungeon. I have none so far. I have the ability to check 4 of them. Red mail. Alright, well, I thought perhaps, maybe, just possibly, the red cane logic might be like, well, you need a bomb to get the big key, and then the big key conceals the chest. $20. Alright. Let's get out of here. Requires a bomb. I already did a Gina. Otherwise, I'd think maybe him. Oh, look at that ice rod. If I ever get into Turtle Rock, I'm at least set for that. Hint tile, what do you got for me? Bottle is in Thieves' Town. Yup. Hmm. I wonder. Pod, I don't think, has any serious bombable walls. Wait. Big chest in Pod has bombable wall. God, it wants me to do... I can't go through here. I don't have the red cane. We're doing this all vanilla style. Hey, without the red cane, I can't do Icebreaker, but that means I do have to do the legendary Ice Palace bomb jump. It's been a hot minute, but I can do it. Cache is in Turtle Rock. Look, there's a lot of things in Turtle Rock. Don't tell me that. It's not really actionable intelligence. It's like sending somebody to case a bank before a heist, and they just come out and say, they have money in there, man. Okay, put the orange pegs up. And... walk backwards off the edge. Classic Ice Palace bomb jump. Got it. Don't touch me. Okay, there we go. We're through there. God, I hope I don't have to go through the jellyfish room. I never did figure out how to do the... There's a bomb jump you can do in the jellyfish room to get through it, but I don't know it. I'm like, I don't have big key, do I? I do not. Fine. Are you the big key? You're 10 arrows. I haven't been counting. There's 3 items total in this dungeon. And I don't think I've got them all, so I'm gonna venture forward to iced tea. Though in theory, I could have just gone and fought the boss. It's more than just iced tea, though. I also need the back area, which I can access through iced tea. This is fine. This is fine. It's been so long since I did it this way. It feels weird. Small key. Oh no, this is the jellyfish room. What do you got for me, hint tile? Hobo's fire sheds no light. Yeah, Bombos. Nope. Like, how do I do this? don't remember. No, this isn't going to happen. This is not happening. Okay. We reset. We're back at the front. Yeah, no hook shot and no red cane makes this dungeon difficult. Not undoable, but annoying. I'm like, I heard the other day that you can do the icebreaker setup using a bug net, but I can't even do that. I don't have bug net. Oh no, that's all my bombs. Well, hopefully that's okay. Well, there's an issue there. I can't do the bomb jump. But, I mean, the bomb jump isn't how you're supposed to do this, so maybe it'll be better if I do it the right way. Hey guys, what's my stun prize? That's a decent amount of money. Kind of like bombs, though. See, I have one key, so I can go through this way. There's my big key. No bombs. Can't fight this guy. It's okay, I'll just avoid him. Health, please. Are any... Yeah, these are bombs. Okay, there's bombs. I gotta pull his tongue, too, because another chest down the stairs. Small key, alright. Missing the map. It's probably either in here or on the boss. The map. Okay. Why am I saying probably? It needs to be. There's only 2 checks left. So that means that the boss has my last item for the dungeon. If it's the hook shot, this place sucks. Wait, I was wrong. There's also the big chest. I didn't have the big key before, so I was not able to open it. It's been weird so far. Red cane requires a bomb. It only requires a bomb because they never gave me the friggin' hook shot. Oh my god. Okay, well. Yeah, if you have the hook shot, you can just clip through the blocks. It's fine. Okay, hammer. And let's get Bombos out just so that I can roast this guy's ice shell immediately. I got bonked a little bit by a thing. 10 arrows. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I now have everything I need to beat Turtle Rock, albeit annoyingly, because I don't have a cape, or a mirror shield, or a hook shot. Armed with Red Cane, I'm gonna do Misery Mire first. It is possible, it's very possible to do Ganon's Tower without the hook shot. It's annoying, but you can do it. Bonks are surprisingly versatile. This is a vanilla entry requirement. Wow, okay. And hey, still no ping from Wordle. What's going on? It's 1:30. It should have gone off by now. Alright, give me that money, and off we go. There are 2 items in this dungeon. The odds that one of them is the hookshot aren't great. Ow. But it might be okay. We'll find out. Part of me says, if this is Godmire, I just go fight the boss. Oh, there's one item. Okay. It's not Godmire, so that's not even an issue. Had it been, though, I was thinking fight the boss and then dig through the dungeon until you find the last item. Small key. Alright. We'll take that and we'll go back to the left. Oh, I shouldn't be over here. It's fine. I can do that trick. Sometimes I can do that trick. I find myself fumbling it a lot. But that's fine. I hit the blue switch so I can get this chest, which is our second item. Am I looking for vanilla big key? Is that what's going on here? This might be a vanilla big key situation. Normally the big key is behind these. But, you know, randomizer. It's not supposed to be necessarily in the same place. But the entry requirement here was vanilla, so hey, you know, shuffling sometimes puts things in the place you expect to find them. Let's find out. Big key. It's like it's not even randomized. Green headband gives you 80 superhero, sort of. Yeah, I could see that. Get me out of here. I'm like, you know who used to wear a headband as a superhero? Luke Cage. I enjoy Luke Cage. He's fun. Just a big, extra strong, bulletproof man whose catchphrase is "Sweet Christmas." He used to work as kind of like a superhero mercenary almost, with Iron Fist, who realistically should not need to work as a mercenary. He is wealthy. Well, his parents were wealthy. They died in a plane crash. So he should be wealthy now. I am getting bonked all over the place in this room. Let me out of here. Spoon is a better battle cry. Alright, we have silver arrows. We're gonna make quick work of this boss. And dead. Give me... it's a compass. Yeah, it can't be anything good. I have all the treasure from here. Wonder where that hook shot is. God, with no hook shot, then I need to do the entrance, the torch room in Turtle Rock, vanilla style. Terrible. We can do it that way, I suppose. But yeah, no, Luke Cage, fun fact, Nicolas Cage is named after him. A little weird. Nicolas Cage, of course, huge nerd, loves superhero stuff. And yeah, when he was choosing his stage name, because he wanted to distance himself from his family, he decided, you know what? Cage. Like Luke Cage. Why not? He's like, yeah, I'll draw the comparison. I'll be like the giant bulletproof black man. Why not? Like, dude. Why did I not pick up bombs on the way? Hey, did I? I didn't get the ether tablet, I don't think. I don't think I had a book when I was up here before, did I? Nope, I got it. Never mind. Yeah, like, Luke Cage is a deliberate response to the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. So it's, you know, I don't know that it's necessarily in good taste for Nick Cage to be named after him, but yeah, it is what it is. He was still very young at the time, and the name stuck. I will say, it's a very catchy name, and I don't know that his career would have been as good had he been Nicholas Coppola. Early Marvel comics were not subtle. That is true. And yeah, Nick Cage, he is known for doing unusual things. And you know what? Sometimes they're good. I'll say it. He executive produced one of my favorite vampire movies. Fucking eyeball. My God. You know, his acting, he's over the top. It feels like he's, like he does stage antics, like you would have to for a stage actor, you know? Except on screen. Like, basic... How do I describe this? I saw a clip from an appearance that Bill Hader made on some... It was like a talk show thing, I think. Or possibly it might have been like a lecture that he was doing. Where he's talking about this great actor that he worked with once. Or not that he worked with, but he heard this actor say this thing. He's one of the guys who was in Gladiator. And he's like, acting on stage versus when you're acting on camera. It's very different. When you're on stage, if somebody grabs you by the arm, you have to exaggerate it. You have to, ooh! Ah! But if you're acting on film, you have to be more subtle. So if somebody grabs your arm, you go, It's a hilarious clip. Oh. I'm glad that the sounds were entertaining with it. Cat punching Hitler, an issue 1's cover, X-Men and the Civil Rights Movement. Yeah? We on this channel appreciate Jack Kirby. Ow. Compass. God, it's weird to think. They might have wanted me to do this place to get the hook shot. I think that the logic on the seed generator doesn't permit you to have to be able to... I don't think the logic on the seed generator knows that you can bonk to get into Misery Mire. So it's very possible I'm not supposed to be here without the hook shot. Like, this might have been what I'm supposed to do before Misery Mire. Small key, give it here. I'll have to see if I can dig up that clip. $5. Yeah, where our hookshot could be is presently a bit of a mystery. I mean, it could be in here. It could be in Mimic Cave. I haven't seen any hints about where the hookshot might be, actually, now that I think about it. Which is a little bit strange, considering it might technically be go mode. Give me those, give me that. I want bombs. Yeah, also, Bill Hader is fantastic, and, yeah, one of the YouTube channels I subscribe to that does, like, movie stuff, James Whale Bake Sale, one of their go-tos for just jibber-jabber about movies is Bill Hader clips, because he's a little bit of a cinephile. Cape. Okay, well, the cape is useful too. Yeah, Bill Hader, bit of a cinephile. He is one of the few people who've been in the Criterion Closet twice, which is 2 more times than me. One of these days they're going to take notice of my film reviews. Bugnet. I have the shovel. I never checked out the dig spot. What would I pick if I were in the closet? Hard to say. I mean... Here's the thing. I would want to pick the third man, but it's not in print, so it wouldn't be in the closet. So if I have to pick an Orson Welles film, so I'll say... I'll go with The Trial. The one that I watched recently. It was really good. It's Different from Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane was very good, but like everybody does Citizen Kane. That would be my logic on it. Everybody's going to come in here and pick Citizen Kane. And while I love Citizen Kane, while I do love Citizen Kane, the trial is fantastic. It's got Alan, what's his name, who was Norman Bates in the original Psycho. He's great in it. I feel he could have been... He could have replaced Jimmy Stewart, basically. If he really wanted to. Oh my god, the hook shot. They actually did it. $20. There's our small key. Oh my god. Can't see where I'm walking. I'm invisible. And the map. Okay. Alright, the boss is going to have an item. Except it's not going to be an item, it's going to be trash. That's fine. That's fine. Trash is acceptable. Come back here. I want health back. Alright, okay. The room is all sorts of weird right now. But it's fine. Get me the ice rod for dealing with the firehead first, because that's what comes out first. Don't you do it. You did it. I'd grab the trial, night moves. I'd grab night moves. Gene Hackman, fantastic. I'm gonna grab the Fisher King because that's one of my favorites. I can definitely talk up Terry Gilliam and his unusual style. It's a Robin Williams, Jeff Bridges collab. I love both of those guys. They're fantastic. Mercedes Ruehl won an Oscar for it. She was great. I mean, clearly, she won the Academy Award. Best Supporting Actress. Let's see. I'll grab the Godzilla box set to gift to Otto. It's a very nice box set. I'd be tempted. I know that they have the Wes Anderson box set, and that would be great to grab. But I would grab it and be like, I'm grabbing this because Grand Budapest is in here, but also Life Aquatic. And I would talk about how Grand Budapest is my favorite movie from Wes Anderson, but I feel as though, all these years later, Life Aquatic might just be his best. Which might be blasphemy, I don't know. That's just me. What we got here? Small key. Bombs. Okay. Running to the left, then. Well, there's that mirror shield. I feel a little bit trite saying house. Especially considering I already have it on DVD. Oh, Bound from the Wachowski sisters. I would have to talk about how even before they were out, Oh, Buttersword. Okay. Even before the Wachowski sisters were out of the closet, they somehow managed to make the queerest fucking film possible. And, like, in a way that Hollywood doesn't usually do queer films, like, you ask people what, like, what is their iconic, like, queer film, and it's going to be, you know, something like, basically it's going to star men. It's going to star men. That's what's going to happen there. And the Wachowskis came up with Bound, and it is, like, it's so incredibly gay in a lesbian way, which I find is rarer than like, you know, MLM style. Seems that way anyway. I don't know. It's also very good, and you know, it's their first collab with Joey Pants too. I hope he's living comfortably off of Matrix residuals. Full heart container, $50. There's our big key, and $1, or $20. Okay, big key obtained, so we now go up the hill. God, it also really depends on, like, I haven't seen it yet, but I am still intrigued by one of the picks off of my list, 2 tons of turquoise to Taos tonight. Just because it is a Robert Downey Sr. film, and I haven't watched anything that he's, like, made. He had a minor part in Boogie Nights, but, like, he wasn't involved in, like, the production, I don't think. Probably grab Charade. Because where else are you going to get to see Audrey Hepburn working with George Kennedy? Look, I've seen people walk out with just so much stuff. It's acceptable. They know it. You need to get back here. Don't shoot me. Okay. I'll take a 2-cycle on the Moldworms, why not? Not Moldworms, the Graboids. Moldworm's the big guy, who I will fight in a couple of rooms. Where's my red cane? God, the fact that I'm going to have the cape for Ganon, too. I have everything I need for Ganon. It's going to be ridiculous. I need the torch for this room. I would of course have to do a blind pick too. That's something that I see people do in the closet all the time, is they will just close their eyes and grab whatever. Cool, more health. It's a good way to discover something new. Or to wind up with pink flamingos. Didn't mean to do that. I still can't believe I had a random number generator pick a film for me. Totally random. The entire Criterion collection at its disposal. Like 3,000 films. And pink flamingos. The movie I said going into it, if I gotta pick a John Waters film, it's not gonna be pink flamingos. Alright, Aggo. That's one hit. Miserable. Still just one. Two. He's not placing himself terribly conveniently. Three. Well, okay. I guess I need one more hit on him then. Blue balls. God, Aga. There we go. I might see if they still have the laser disc of Silverado. I can't even believe. I'm like, this year, need to pick a movie with a color in the name. I know, silver. Silverado's in the collection. Let's go with that. They don't sell it on DVD. They don't sell it on VHS. It's not on the streaming app. Breakfast. They literally only ever had the film on Laserdisc. Alright, Gan is already on his final phase. Didn't want to risk it for the biscuit. Oh no, Kara just finished. I was in contention for first. Not happening now. Still, I'm making very good time. All things considered, yeah. It's been a strange seed. If you don't do Tower of Hera, I had to, like, dip into every pendant dungeon. It was so weird. Done. Second place? Winner, not quite. GG's indeed. Oh my god. That hammer placement, though. just was running through the dungeon and was like, it's not going to be up here. And then it was there. I'm like, I'm wasting my time. Oh man, I couldn't even believe that. And so I feel that's going to be a good dividing point for the seed, is normally doing that pendant dungeon all the way through is a terrible idea. So everybody's going to be trying to avoid it. But I was like, well, I'm here. Honestly, I was up there because I had in my mind, if I can get over to the east side of Death Mountain, there's a bombable wall over there in Paradox Cave. And then I was like, oh no, I can't even get over there. I don't have the hammer. And then the hammer was there. Couch cash, just money. Yeah, and that's also the thing, is I had to do the whole dungeon regular style. No hookshot, no harapot. Yeah, bomb clue for Samaria had me, like, scratching my head. I never considered bombing a floor. But also, Ice Palace without Samaria or hookshot also sucks. I will say it's going to be memorable for me going forward. Ice Palace is going to be the thing. Oh god, yeah, no. Ice Palace... I mean, going into Ice Palace without hammer is, like, just inviting disaster, because you can get to the end and be like, well, can't do anything there. Okay, here we go. First sword, almost 6 minutes in. Flute, 7 minutes, 7.5. Mirror in 20. So, this was really front-loaded when it wasn't giving me 20 bucks. One boss with the Masher sword, one with the fighter's sword, 7 with the tempered sword, 2 with the gold sword. Without Icebreaker, you have to bomb to drop the Stalfos room. Yeah. 808 damage taken, 1000 magic used, 67 bonks, 7 save and quits, 1 fairy revival. The fairy revival was because I wanted to do Spike Cave. Almost 2 minutes spent in menus, 7.5 on lagging. Oh my god, I did do 6-7. Oops. Yeah, I'm like, I can't be invulnerable. I better check Spike Cave while I'm here, because you never know, it may be something useful. Like a hook shot. And then no, it was what, like arrows, I think? Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, well, that's, I guess, the race. Yeah, this is where we say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, for you it is Monday. For me, it is technically Saturday. So yeah, we will catch you, YouTube, on Wednesday when there's another video that goes up.